What's good, you guys? Welcome back to Real Talk, Real Tea with your girl, who? Imperfectly. In the cut. Fed up. So, boom. This video is gonna be in regards to John. Don't think all my videos gonna be per se talks about the Bible, but I'm gonna be giving y'all what, you feel me, my pastor giving me, because I feel like it's a good thing to do, to spread the word, you feel me. Every time we leave out, she tells us, don't forget to share Jesus, love God, and make disciples. It's in a different order. Love God, love people, share Jesus, and make disciples. Boom. That's how we say it. So, I feel like I can share Jesus, share some of the word that I get. And over the past 2 weeks, we've been studying John, the 1 verse 1 through 13. So I've been taking notes. I'm gonna just tell y'all how I got it. I'm gonna read it off of my book, because if I just jot it out my mouth, y'all gonna be like, huh? So I'm gonna say it how I wrote it. Okay? Bada. And I keep looking around because it's just nothing but space and opportunity around me. I just keep looking around. Then the camera right here. Let me look at y'all. Pay attention to y'all. Gotta get used to doing this again. But let's get back to the thing. Back to the story. Back to John. God wanted us to communicate with him. And God wanted us to know that he pre-existed. Let me first give y'all a little information about John before I get on, you feel me, what he did and how he did it and why he did it. John means gracious. Grace is kindness and mercy to those who don't deserve it. John was a man, he was a Baptist, and he was sent by God. The word sent means that you on a mission. That means that you going out to go get, you got something to accomplish. He was on an proposal, and it was commissioned by God. The word belief is in the book of John over 100 times. The word love is in the first book of John 43 times. The word life is in there 67 times. John called himself the beloved. So, boom. Let me get started. John 1, it says, the word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him nothing was made. And in him was light, and the light shined on me. That's John speak. Again, I'm going to say it. John 1 says, the word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. You got it? The word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. I know that might be a little confusing. The word was God. 3 says, all things were made by him. Without him, nothing was made. 4 says, in him was light. Not in John, in God was light. John said in 5, it shined on me. God's light shined upon him. John wrote this book for us to know that God is light. God is light. 6 and 7 says that he bare witness. He wanted someone to bear witness. He was searching for someone to bear witness. Somebody come see this light. Somebody come see what God can do. Come bear witness to this light. This light, it shined, it overshined in darkness, and darkness couldn't comprehend it. He went out to bear witness. All people know about the light. The true light that gives light to all the world and to all that was coming into the world. The word was made in the world, and the world was made by him, but the world did not know him. And they did not even accept him. They didn't accept who he was. He came into the world that he created of his own, and they did not know him. Jesus created John. God created John to deliver the message to his people, to let them know that God was still alive, and this time he was alive in human form. And the main thing that God wanted us to know too is when you're going through darkness, I feel like too, God exposes himself in darkness. That's what I mainly get out of this. Whenever you're going through trial and tribulation? Are you going through something and it's not clear and it's confusion? Darkness is nothing but confusion. And with God being that light, you feel me? God is the thing that's going, God, Jesus and God is it's the same thing. He gonna be the person that gets you out of it. He gonna be your resources to get up out of that darkness. He's the light. We gotta go to God whenever we're going through stuff. I want everybody who watching this video to go to like a familiar place, go in your house, and I need to be completely dark. And like turn everything, all your lights off in your house. If you're in a room, you go to a familiar spot. If you go in your room, that's a familiar spot. Turn the light out. Make sure all the blinds closed. Make sure it's pitch black dark. And I want you to try to do something that you normally do every day. And tell me how that went for you. If you almost fall over, stump your toe, do something. It was crazy because right when we got, like the day after we got finally done with the talk of John, the book of John, what we went over, the big reveal of the light, the message, and the incarnation of God, of Jesus. Like, I actually got to go through darkness. Like, I had got up, it was like 6 in the morning. Usually I get up at 6:30. So I had to go to the bathroom. I woke up at 6 in the morning. Walked to the bathroom. The lights was working when I went in the bathroom. All of a sudden, they just shut, all the lights went off. So I'm looking, I go to the bathroom all the time. And I know the tissue be right there beside me. So I'm just feeling, I can't see nothing. I'm like, oh my God. So I finally feel it. I feel the tissue. I know what my stuff, I'm doing everything I gotta do. Then I get up and I'm like, oh God, I can't see. It was pitch black dark. Soon as I try to walk out the bathroom, I'm just feeling my way around. I couldn't see nothing. So you know what? Then the lights finally came back on. I was like, you know what? Here's what we've been talking about in church the whole time. We need that light. We need light. We need Jesus. Jesus is light. Jesus is that light. The other day I was driving down the road too, yesterday. Yesterday I was driving down the road, just me and my baby. And for some odd reason, like it was storming where we was heading, like towards the way we was heading. But like further down the road, it was clear. And it was just like I took a picture. I hope I'm gonna try to put it up here. I took a picture. It was like the darkness, it was so thick in the sky, like you couldn't see through the clouds. And the light, where the light was, you could see straight through the clouds. It just shows through darkness you can't see. Through darkness, it's confusion. Through darkness, you ain't gonna get no. Jesus is the light. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the way. He's the light, the way, the life, everything. God, he's the way. If you ain't got God on your side, dog, if you ain't on God's side, if you ain't got him on your side, you ain't about Nathan. I'm sorry. Every time I lay down, I'm thanking God. I talk to God. I pray to God. I'm trying to install in my son to talk to God, to pray to God. Because what I used to depend on was people. People. What does song say? They don't know the hurt you feel inside. People they don't know. They just be so big on theyself. So it's time. I don't know for y'all now. I don't know if it's for y'all. But I kind of like isolated myself when it comes to people because every time they be scarring me out. I'm real sensitive. They be hurting me. They be hurting me. So it's just like I'm going to my main source. And that's the energy. That's the light. That's the love. He's everything. I tell y'all, God is everything. God is everything. I kind of just been talking off of my head and, you feel me? Hiding, denying, covering, lying, shifting, blaming. People fear exposure. I'm going to say it again. People fear exposure. John 3:19-20, it says, grace shadows dark. Grace is to forgive, transform, and deliver. We can't grieve what we can't see. We can't change what we don't know. Light exposes things. What has been exposed is also covered by the blood of Jesus. John testified about the light in the 7th verse. A message was given to him. He came to tell the people about Jesus, which was the truth. But people didn't really believe him. It was like 2 of them. I went deeper in it. And like in chapter 30, verse 30, it was saying that he had 2 believers. And you feel me? They went out with him and they bear witness and they saw Jesus. And Jesus asked them what was they doing, and they told him they wanted a teacher, a rabbi. I remember reading that part myself. So I know John was on a mission to let the people know that Jesus was real. And he had a couple people to follow him and believe, and the ones that did believe, they met Jesus, and Jesus showed them that he was Jesus. He told one of them that they was sitting by a tree in Israel, and the man just said it out there. He just said it. He said, "You are Rabbi. You are the Son of God." Rabbi means the teacher. He knew right then when he told him he was sitting down up on the tree telling him what he was doing, how he was moving, he said, "You are him." So God got a funny way of showing that he God. But when God show you he God, you better believe that's him. And one thing that I know too, God will never confuse you. All these people that's all confused, it's not of God. If you left confused in a situation, if you left in darkness, if you left sad, if you left just wilding, it's dark. Only thing you have to do is call his name and talk to him and ask him to get you up out of that darkness. Ask him to get you out of that hole. My main purpose of this video is to let you guys know Jesus is this light. Jesus is the light. In the same way y'all believe in doggone Martin Luther King, it's Black History Month. We believe in all these people. Why we can't believe in Jesus like them? Why we can't love God like that? Why we can't set up a day, a Jesus day, other than Christmas where we celebrate ourselves? No. When we giving gifts to ourselves, no. We need to really get big on, you feel me? Why were we created? Why was I created? What purpose do I have on this planet? What do God want me to do? How do God want me to move? We got to start doing what God asked us to do too, which is seek his face. I asked God this morning, I be trying to figure out how to pray. But I see that praying ain't nothing but just talking to God. And sometimes I try to pick up things off of other folk, and I don't know if it's good or not. But I seen this lady with her hands lifted. It was early in the morning. She was like, "God, take my hand. God, my hand, take my hand. Take my hand, Lord." And I said it today. When I tell you, I pick up the Bible every now and then, but not often. Today I went on my Bible app, and I typed in something about what I was gonna go over, but I ended up running into something else. I typed in also to seek his face, and it gave me the duration of faith, the endurance of faith of David. It's not David. David is saying it, but it's Psalms 27, I think. I want y'all to go look that up. When I tell y'all, and I went to going back, God he gives you the praise you need to say out your mouth to him. If you want to correct yourself, if you want to get with him, if you want to be with him. This man literally got in the Bible how he wants us to pray to him. It hit me in my head again. Like, as I said, it was like, it was a part in there. He said, When my mama and my father forsake me, God is there to take care of me. When you're no longer a child and it's time to grow up, God gonna do his job. You just do your job and be his child. We have to open up and let God in, let him have a relationship with God. We have to have a serious relationship with God. We have to really talk to the man upstairs, you feel me? Let him get to know you, and he know you anyway. That's the thing. Anything you may try to hide, just like I just said, that light is exposure. God know everything. And anything you done, it already been covered in his name. So, or anything, it's covered. You're covered. If you're a child of God, get to know God. That's another thing. I want everybody to get to know who created them. You feel me? A lot of people probably don't believe in God. If you don't believe in God, go ahead and get out my channel now. You feel me? I don't even care. Loose. There's a lot of people, you feel me, that believe in God and love God. And if you don't, if you're an atheist or all that, you feel me? Maybe it ain't for you, but maybe you need to listen to it. Maybe you could feel how I feel, because I'm pretty sure once upon a time I probably felt like you. Like I'm talking to y'all believe in something that ain't, but he real. I can't even tell you because I don't feel that way no more. My God is real. My God be showing up and showing out. I don't know about y'all, but mine do his thing. He do his thing, and it show on me. Not to be cocky or confident. I mean, not to be cocky or, what is it? Not to be cocky or not to be, I used to say it to my mom all the time, conceited. Not to be cocky or not to be conceited. But I know God is within me and he doing this thing on me and within me. Because I ask him. Now I do what the lady was doing. I want to give him my hand. When I wake up, take my hand, Lord. Take my hand. Guide me. Lead me. I'm a sinner. Don't get it wrong. I know I sin. I'm not perfect. And I don't claim to be perfect. That's another thing. Don't think I try to make this channel or this real talk, real tea. This just real talk, real tea. Like, I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. I don't ever want to be perfect, you feel me? But I'm a work in progress. And I'm going to keep progressing. Period. 26. And God working on you, girl. And I'm going to keep working on myself, too. Because, you know what? Self-discipline is everything. And that's what I kind of, like, lack. I always be trying to find, like, the easy way to do stuff. But now, I'm moving. Fuck it. Just move and do what you want. Everything. So I am. Yeah. I did it myself, cut it myself. It's my real hair. Y'all gotta let me know how I did, if y'all like it. Y'all see them legs? Y'all? But I'm gonna switch it up for, what holiday coming up? Valentine's Day. I'm gonna do pink hair for Valentine's Day. Probably. I'm gonna try to do it. If I could find time. I got nothing but time to do it, so I'm gonna do it. So, yeah. I'm gonna do that. That's about it with Real Talk, Real Tea. With your girl, Imperfectly Read. Let me make sure. Yeah. Boom. That's about it with your girl, Imperfectly Read. Yeah. Imperfectly Read. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you ain't subscribed already. Y'all see that how whoop? Y'all see that how whoop? Ooh, y'all see that?